Hi and welcome to this short video about how to use MyAlpha. You're very welcome, and hopefully there'll be something in here that will help you to register and learn more about using MyAlpha. So here is our website. It's alphaireland.org, and in the top right hand corner you will see the button there that says MyAlpha. If you click on that, it will bring you to our home page. Now this is the login page. If you don't have an account, it will be time to sign up there. You can click that and it will be all the information that you need, just a regular signing up sheet that's there, just with your email address and everything that's in there. If you already do have an account, so if you already had an account with Alpha Builder, it will still work on this, so you feel free to log in. If you can't remember your password, you can recover it there, but otherwise, after you've registered or you already do have it, you can just put your email address and your password in there and press login. So this will bring you to the new MyAlpha site. It's all easy and ready to go. There's a few changes that you will notice if you used Alpha Builder before. Training is a lot more to the fore, and you can see down here all the new materials that are in there. If you had any active alphas, you would see all the information here. Over on the left hand side you will see the dashboard. It talks about MyAlphas, preview resources, the learning center, and there's a search function that's in there too. You can also see these different articles and videos about the best practices running the ministry on Alpha, and also just the very basics if you're just looking to get started with Alpha for the very first time. So you can take all the time that you need to look through all of these things. It's a completely free resource, so there is no limit on how much time you can spend on what you're doing. So let's say we'd like to create an alpha. What we'll do is click on Create Alpha, and there's a few different places there that you can see if this is any specific context. So let's say you are running it in a school or with young people, you could select that, or as you say, the workplace or anything like that. You can also select none of these. The decision there whether you'd like to use the videos or the live talks or a little bit of both. In this context, we're just going to go for video. And who is your alpha for? It could be that you know it's for anyone, or that you're not necessarily sure yet, but especially if it's for young people or anything like that, it might be good to choose that. We're going to go with adults, and it will suggest the resource for you that you could use. Okay, so in this case it's the Alpha film series, but you also have other resources that you could use. So it's the Alpha with Nicky Gumbel, or the Alpha Youth series that's there too. You can watch the teasers down there to get a bit of a sense as to what all that is. But let's just say we're happy with this. We're going to run this series. Then you're going to choose what the name of the alpha is. So we're going to say Tests Alpha Online. We're going to run this as an online alpha. And again, in this situation, you can choose from the drop down menus as to which is the best to go. Select your start date. So we're going to start, let's say, on the 15th of April. Start time. I'm always quite partial to a 7:30 start time. If you want to use this as an online alpha, you can just click here. And so rather than the drop down box, it usually will be trying to put in the location that you are running it from. But in this instance, it would just be a city or a town that you would need to choose from there. Yeah, normally it would ask you for the exact location. It would be a drop down menu, so that people wanted to go to the alpha in person, they would be able to see it. And then you have an opportunity. Is there anything else that your guests need to know about this alpha? I'm just going to say that all are welcome. You can put in any specifics that's in there. The church organization that you are linked with can go in here, so whichever one that is, and you can just start typing, and if it's in, it will come up. So let's say it's St. John's, and you can choose any of them for moving forward. Do you want to publish this alpha online? Publishing the alpha online is very helpful if you want people to be able to find it. They will come up onto our website and see when there is an alpha starting. You can choose that or not choose it, whichever. So we're just going to go ahead and create our alpha, and then you can see everything that you need is right here. You've got the training sessions that are ready to go, and the list of the videos that are down here as well. You can move these around, with Alpha, the first 6 videos we suggest have to be done in the order that they're there, so you can't necessarily move them around, but the ones down here can be dragged and dropped. If you would like to say, oh, I'd like to do how does God guide us after the Holy Spirit weekend, you can drag and drop it down there. So as you can see, it gives you the dates for when you can start your Alpha, and if it's on a weekly basis, when it will end. So it takes out all the pressure for trying to figure all of that out. If you decide you don't want to do something like perhaps does God heal today, you can just drag that out down to it will stay in the remove sessions down here, so not to worry, you still can take that back out again and put it right back in to the middle of your thing. So it's a drag and drop, it's fairly intuitive and fairly easy to use. So all the dates are there, the Holy Spirit weekend and everything is all in there for you to use, along with the training sessions. It suggests when your training session should happen. You can obviously set the dates that you want them to happen in there, so let's say we're going to do that on the 12th, so you can choose the dates for all that. It's all very easy to do and work from there. So that's your schedule, and if you want to then promote it, you'll click on that, and then you have some promotional materials that are in there too that you can use, and then you get an overview of the series materials. As we say, there's the team training, there's the stuff that you need for your team, the training guides and the team guides. If you prefer to use the scripts and do the live talks, they're in there, and then obviously all the talks and the videos are here too. You also then have weekly briefings that you can give with top tips and briefings for your team. Now you have the talks and you're doing this as an online Alpha. One of the things that you can do is to share the videos through this. So you could decide that you want to show it. You can download the video in whatever way that you would like it to be. So let's say you'd like it as that, and you can just download it there. But if you're running this as an online Alpha, the other thing that you can do is to share the link. If you click that, and then you can copy that to a clipboard, you can then email this link to everybody so that they can watch the Alpha themselves at any moment. So you could say, you know, we're going to start our Alpha at 7:30, everybody watch the video, and then come on board to our Zoom link at 8 o'clock, and we will start the discussion from there. So it's fairly easy to do, fairly intuitive, and all the stuff that you need is there. You can download it or do it, and then you can also invite your team along. So if you have a team, you just put in their email address there, and we're going to invite Tanya along, and you click invite, and they will get an email inviting them to come along. And you can see, okay, we've got a pending one here, and the invitation will expire in 1 week, and you'll see when they've accepted their invitation that they will be in there. If you've put in the wrong email address, you can remove the team member or resend the invitation if the link has expired. So that gives you an overall view as to where everything is. This will tell you what's next. This will give you the essentials, everything that you need to know, and where you need to be to start your Alpha. So this is everything that you need for running Alpha online, and it's all a free resource ready to go. You can preview the resources that are in there as well at any time, the different ones. If you'd like to kind of test out before you set it up which one you'd like to use, you can preview the resources. You just click into that there, and it will enable you to watch the videos down here. There is a watermark, so it's probably not something that you'd want to be sharing, but at least it gives you an opportunity to be able to see what the videos are like. We also have a really advanced learning center, everything that you need to know in running Alphas. You got best practices, leadership, prayer and promotion. Everything you need is in there. If you have any questions at all, please do feel free to get in touch with us at info@alphaireland.org, and we'd be more than happy to help you out in any way that we can. Thank you for listening. I hope this was of some help, and we look forward to hearing how your Alpha has gone. Let us know.